Welcome to How I'd Market It by Market Behaviourally, the show where we decode real-world marketing challenges using behavioral science, belief-driven messaging, and full funnel strategy. I'm your host, Matthew Wellington, and today we're diving into a tough one, life insurance. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Life insurance? That's boring, that's depressing, that's not marketable. But let me tell you, when you shift the frame from death planning to emotional legacy, everything changes. Today, I'm going to walk you through how I'd market life insurance to young families using identity cues, storytelling, and behavioral triggers that actually get people to take action. We don't sell policies, we sell peace of mind. We don't sell coverage, we sell emotional leadership. The behavioral insight here is key. People avoid talking about death, but they lean into identity. So our job is to position life insurance not as preparation for dying, but as an act of parenting. The campaign concept is called future-proof love. It reframes life insurance as a love letter from the future, a form of emotional protection that lives on even if you don't. Young families scroll fast. They ignore jargon. They stop for emotion. So how do we break through? The first idea is a social-first docuseries called If I'm Gone. These are short, vertical videos where real parents share what they'd want their kids to know if they weren't around. No scripts, just raw honesty. A dad saying, "I hope you still climb trees. I hope you still ask hard questions." Or a mum saying, "I want you to know I loved you more than the world ever could." It's not just marketing, it's memory making. And it hooks viewers with empathy. Next, we introduce a viral campaign called the Letter to My Kids Challenge. This is where we invite parents to write and share a heartfelt letter to their children. It could be a post, a reel, or even a private entry. But the emotional weight, immense. We use hashtags like #LoveThatLasts and #LetterFromDad to create a movement. The messaging becomes less about insurance and more about emotional permanence. And then, for those who prefer short-form content, we run Legacy Builder Shorts. These are 5-minute interview-style clips where we ask parents simple questions. What values do you hope your kids carry? What lesson would you want them to remember you by? The responses? Gold. We're not talking about policies here. We're talking about purpose. Why does all of this work? Because it taps into mortality salience, the awareness that life is finite, and pairs it with identity reinforcement. We're not just targeting minds, we're moving hearts. Once we've earned that attention, we move into the next phase. How do we hold it? We don't just give quotes, we give clarity. We launch a value-packed freebie called the Parent Protector Pack. It's a downloadable bundle that includes a future-proof family checklist, a beautifully designed legacy letter template, and a practical guide. Questions every parent should ask about life insurance. This pack does two things. It makes parents feel seen, and it gives them tools they didn't know they needed. And of course, this naturally leads into a consult with an advisor. It's not about pushing a product, it's about creating momentum. Once someone opts in, the nurture sequence begins. But we don't send generic follow-ups, we tell stories. Email 1 is titled, "The Hardest Letter I've Ever Written." It's the agent's personal origin story, why they chose this career, what loss taught them, what legacy means to them. Emotional transparency builds trust. Email 2 reframes resistance with the subject line, "Planning isn't paranoia, it's parenting." Here we dismantle the myth that planning for the worst is pessimism. Instead, we frame it as the ultimate act of love. Email 3 delivers hope. Your kids deserve a future without uncertainty. We remind them that this isn't about what happens to them, but what happens for their kids. Email 4 creates urgency. the 20-minute gift that outlives you. We highlight the idea that in just 20 minutes, they can create a ripple effect for generations. And email 5 closes the loop. This isn't about money, it's about love. Because when all the jargon falls away, that's what this is really about. The sales process, a simple funnel. It starts with a squeeze page offering the Parent Protector Pack. That leads to a video sales page that doesn't pitch products, but tells a story. The story of what a child remembers. The story of what love leaves behind. Then comes the booking page, a free future-proof plan session. And of course, we offer bonuses, a guided letter to my kids experience, an annual family goal review call, and access to a secure digital vault for storing their personal legacy materials. Our value ladder begins with free and scales with emotional investment. First, the Parent Protector Pack. Then the Insurance Consult, positioned as a value-driven legacy planning session. And for those who want full-service care, we offer a high-ticket family planning concierge program, annual sessions, emotional coaching, legal templates, and even grief support resources. And what about after the sale? Retention is where most agents drop the ball. But we go deep. We send monthly family future letters, short, loving prompts that help clients continue building their emotional legacy. We offer a referral incentive. You protected your family. Help a friend do the same. And we invite them into our private community, Future-Proof Families, where people share stories, questions, and support. Loyalty isn't built through the reminders. It's built through reflection. So, that's how I'd market life insurance to young families. We don't compete on features. We compete on feeling. We sell love that outlives you. Thanks for joining me on how I'd market it. If you found this helpful, drop a 5-star rating and share this with a fellow small business owner. And if you're curious how this could look inside your own business or practice, book a free quick wins call. Link is in the show notes. Until next time, keep marketing the way people actually decide.